Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's the breaking news. Yes, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi engaged in wide-ranging talks with visiting Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe on Friday, July 21st, which largely focused on improving economic and strategic cooperation and signed agreements, which included setting up of UPI in the Iceland nation. Wickremesinghe, who is on a two-day visit to India, landed in New Delhi on Thursday, July 20. This is the first Indian trip of any senior Sri Lankan leader after the nation faced an unprecedented economic crisis last year. Financial assistance of $4 billion was extended by India to Sri Lanka, which included lines of credit for purchasing fuel and food last year when the country suffered an economic crisis. The Indian government had also provided guarantees to the International Monetary Fund to assist the country in securing a $2.9 billion bailout package. An opportunity to review and lend further momentum of the long-standing India-Sri Lanka ties as the two countries celebrate 75 years of diplomatic relations this year, said External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi on Twitter just before the two leaders began talks. In the tweets that followed, Bagchi said, a wide-ranging agenda on the table covering areas of energy security, economic and financial linkages, defense and security, cooperation and people-to-people ties. Talks will focus on prompting mutually beneficial cooperation across sectors and strengthening connectivity in all its dimensions between our two countries. India and Sri Lanka exchanged several agreements in the presence of Indian PM Modi and Sri Lankan President Wickremesinghe in New Delhi. One of the agreements finalized was for network-to-network agreements for the acceptance of UPI in Sri Lanka. Speaking at the joint conference after the talks, PM Modi said, we agree on the enhancement of air connectivity between India and Sri Lanka to increase trade and travel by people. We have taken the decision to start passengers ferry services between Nagapattinam in Tamil Nadu and Kankesanturai in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka also has an important place in both India's neighborhood first policy and Sagar vision. Today we shared our views on bilateral, regional and international issues. We believe the security interests and development of India and Sri Lanka are intertwined. Yes, the agreement signed to launch UPI in Sri Lanka will increase fintech connectivity, he further stated. PM Modi, while talking about the issue of fishermen being faced by two countries, said today we also discussed the issues related to the livelihood. Yes, of fishermen, we agree that we should go ahead on the matter with a humane approach. We also spoke about reconstruction with reconciliation in Sri Lanka. President Wickremesinghe told me about his inclusive approach. We hope that the Sri Lankan government will fulfill the aspirations of Tamils and take forward the processes for equality, justice and peace. We hope it will fulfill its commitment to the implementation of the 13th Amendment and Provincial Council election. Meanwhile, Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe said, I have congratulated Prime Minister Modi on the great strides India continues to make under his leadership in economic infrastructure and technological progress in ensuring growth and prosperity for the people of India. We believe that India's growth will be beneficial to the neighborhood and the Indian Ocean region. Beyond the report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, India.